Hey everybody, welcome to T-Roy Cooks. Appreciate you watching. Today should be a fairly short video, hopefully. We are cooking some chicken leg quarters on my Lone Star Grillz offset, but the main purpose of this video, I'm going to show you an accessory for your Lone Star Grillz that, well, we're going to check it out, see how it works. It's the fire management basket. It fits inside the firebox of your Lone Star Grillz. We're going to check it out. We're going to put it through its paces. See just how well it works, see if you need it or not. So it should be a good video. Folks, y'all stick around. It's probably going to be a good one.
T-Roy's chilling in the backyard grilling, cooking up some barbecue for you. T-Roy's chilling in the backyard grilling, showing you that you can cook it too. Always with a beer or whiskey, but he cooks responsibly.
Alright folks, this is what she looks like. As you can see, we got plenty of holes for airflow, and if you have your fire log starter, that'll fit right here. I happen to have one, so we are using that today. This bottom thing, this little grate just comes out. You can replace this if it gets a little warped on you, or heck man, this thing sits right over the top of your regular firebox grate, so you know you may not even need to use this thing right here. Anyway, we're going to use it. I think this is a 3/16 inch thickness right here, so it's very well made. You're not going to have to worry about this warping and bending and stuff anytime soon. But it looks like it got plenty of airflow, and the whole design of this thing is to help you manage your fire in the offset, because usually you got your splits that you sit side by side, or maybe stack them, crisscross them, however you do it. And once it kind of starts burning down, you got to get in there and you got to poke it around. You got to keep the ash off of it. You got to move the wood around, keep it burning. With this thing, all the wood just kind of funnels in towards the center bottom down here. Just let gravity do the work for you, and these walls just channel everything down to the center. So you got your bed of coals down here in the middle that keeps the fire going, and you got your wood here that just keeps feeding itself. All right, pretty simple if you ask me, but I know Chris worked a long time on this thing trying to get it just right. So anyway, I'm gonna put some charcoal in here. I got some used charcoal from my last cook on the Web Smoky Mountain we're going to use. I'm gonna light it with some fire from a propane starter, and we're gonna throw some logs on there. We're gonna check it out. Alright, I just fired this beast of a cooker up, and let me show you what we got. I just want to point out some things for you. So I got my propane starter going here, my fire starter. I got my propane hooked up on the side over here. Threw some wood on there, and on this 20-inch you need to use about maybe an 8, maybe 10-inch length of split. Anything longer than that, like this is about a 12-inch split. It's a little bit too long, but it's a small dried out piece. It's going to burn up quick, so I ain't worried about it. But just want to let you know there's two sizes of these baskets for the charcoal fire management baskets from Lone Star Grillz. I've got the one that fits the 20-inch. They also make one that fits the 24-inch. And folks, by all means, if you have the fire starter on your Lone Star Grillz, follow the instructions. It can be deadly if you don't do it right. See how I've done it here? I've opened up all the top here, opened up this door, and then I fired it up. So that way you're not having an explosion because you get all that propane gas in your firebox with no vent, and it could be bad. So make sure you got plenty of ventilation. Open all the doors, even your cooker chamber door, you know, if you need to. So just a heads up there from old T-Boy. All right, we're gonna get this fire, get the charcoal lit up, and we're gonna get this piece of wood going. We'll catch y'all back. We're gonna throw in some chicken. It's been about 5 minutes. I've gone ahead and closed the top up here. And I'm gonna go ahead and shut off the fire. I'm seeing a nice bed of that charcoal, just bright red down in there. Alright, and in the meantime, I went ahead and found a piece of post oak. I set it over here to start warming up. It's a little shorter than this piece. It's probably about 10 inches long. We're going to let this baby keep going, keep warming up the pit, get the pit up to temp. I'm just going to close this down to maybe a couple of inches. Got my intake wide open, got my exhaust wide open, cooking chambers closed. We're fixing to rock and roll and just cook us some chicken on this baby. Y'all stay tight. Right, we've been about 15 minutes since shut off the propane. Let's see where we're at. Looking good. Looking real good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and close this baby down. Shut the door. Set that about halfway right now, and we'll see where we're at here in a little bit. And again, the vent for the exhaust, the cooking chamber is wide open, as you can see up there. Hopefully y'all can see that. All right, you can see we're about 265, somewhere in that range, pushing 275. Back you back out here so y'all don't see the hairs all over my face. I know I need to shave, guys. Anywho, how far in are we now? Probably about 35 minutes, maybe 30 minutes since shut off the propane. Anywho, let's show you the chicken real quick. Again, this is not really a cook about the chicken. It's about the heat management plate. But I already got this chicken seasoned up. Got some leg quarters. I'm using this Smiling Swine BBQ SPG. He's got a channel also. So, folks, if you ain't heard of Smiling Swine BBQ, check out his rubs and go check out his channel right up here. Good guy. Makes some killer rubs too. Trust me. Really good stuff. Smell the garlic in that one for sure. I want to get this pit a little bit hotter. And I also wanted, so I'm fixing to add some wood. I'll show you that. Wanted to mention though, on these 20-inch pits, it's not like the 24-inch pipe smokers. Think of it this way. The cooking chamber doesn't have as much air in it. It's a smaller pit. So if you don't have as much air in the cooking chamber, you don't have that much air to heat up. So it heats up faster. If you make a change to one of your vents, the exhaust vent here or your intake vent, it takes less time to affect that change in the cooking chamber. So if you've got a smaller tight pit, just know the smaller the pit, the faster the change will happen if you adjust your vents or if you add a log, that kind of thing. Let's throw this chicken on and then we're going to add a log. I'm gonna put the chicken down here to start off. Put it on the bottom. Get some smoke on it. And then at the end, we're going to throw it on that top grill grate down there, and we're going to let it crisp up some of that skin. There we go. Let's see how that wood's doing. All right, still halfway open there. Oh yeah, that's looking real good. I'll come and poke it here in a little bit, but let's just go ahead and throw that log on there right now. There we go. Knock a little bit of that ash out of there. All right, babe, we're just gonna let it keep on cooking. And adjust this vent right here if you need to. I'm leaving the vent for the exhaust wide open. Chicken has been on for 1 hour. I'd usually be adding a log. Let's see what we got. Still got us plenty of log left, guys. This thing's doing really good. A little bit of the ash off. There we go. Looking good so far. Now we'll check it again here, maybe a half hour. See where we're at. Oh, y'all want to see the chicken? All right. All right, we're holding about 275. And that's what the chicken looks like. Looking pretty nice, if I do say so myself. All right, we're almost an hour and a half in. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that other log on there. Even though this one's kind of still got some goodness left to it. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw another log on there. Cause we got to keep our the coal bed going here, folks. And I'm gonna throw another log over here and get it warmed up on the side. You can see we're going pretty good already. That's why you go ahead and preheat your logs, because they immediately catch like that. So there you go. All right. we'll keep cooking. All right, guys, this chicken's been rocking at about 275, 280-ish for about an hour and 45 minutes. I need to check temps, see if we need to move it up to the upper grate. Let that skin get crispy. It should be getting pretty close. Let's see where we're at. I'll do it this way so y'all can see what's going on here. Let's see. 176, yeah. I say we're getting pretty close. I'm gonna go ahead and move these to the upper grate because it's warmer up here. Put that big meat side towards the heat. There we go. Boy, sure does smell good, y'all. All right, let that skin get crispy on there, and we'll check on it here shortly. All right, it's 2 hours in. Let's check on the chicken. Skin crisped up pretty good. Could go a little bit longer, but let's check to see what we got here. 186, 187. There you go. Oh, and you see a piece is missing right here, folks. I'll show you why. My pool guy's here. Y'all check this out. There he is. Hey, Elijah. Elijah was hungry smelling all this good stuff while he's working, so I had to give him a piece of chicken. I'm fixing to pull this chicken off. We're going to tint it, let it rest. I'm going to throw it in some gumbo. I may show you some gumbo here in a little bit. Maybe not. We'll see. But I'm going to let this fire keep burning, and we're going to see how long it goes. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys. We're about 3.5 hours in, and chicken is off resting. But I just noticed something. You know, sitting here just looking at this thing, trying to figure out. All right. I'm sure some of y'all have already figured this out, but see that log? It needs to lay the full length. And I'm sitting here like, what's going on here? Well, you know, I finally figured it out, guys. This, if you have the propane fire assist, it fits back here in the very back. Get back, Fifi. You don't need to touch that, girl. If you pull this fire management basket up towards the front, towards the door of your firebox, the fire assist in the back end back here, you can see it. Hopefully you can see that. See if you zoomed in a little bit. There you go. Anyway, fire assist is still coming through that hole right there, but the edge of the fire assist is meeting the back edge of this fire management basket. So the log will lay the full length that it needs to lay. So there you go, folks. Figured something out there. So if you get the fire assist, just keep that in mind. Pull your fire management basket all the way to the front by the door of the firebox, and you'll be good. So we're still cooking, man. 4.5 hours in. I think that's where we're at. And still got wood. Still burning about 275 on the pit. We'll keep cooking. Well, actually not cooking, but we'll keep burning the wood. See how long it lasts. I'm loving this thing. Alright, folks, with the same setup I maintained about 275-ish earlier, I'm down to 233, so I'm going to call that done. And we are 4.5 hours in now. I actually think I misspoke earlier. Let's open it up. I'll show you what we got. I just had it open and I poked and split this log, so at this point I definitely would be adding more wood if I still had a cook going. But we still got wood. We still burning. I mean, I could crank this thing, crank the intake vent all the way open. Still get some heat, still maintain at least 225 for a while longer, probably another half hour. But let me get you up here and let's discuss this thing. Alright guys, sorry for this kind of weird angle I don't usually show. But sun's setting over there, so if I appear dark, I apologize. I just wanted to get the Lone Star Grill here in the shot, since that's what we're talking about. You know, funny story. Well, Chris Goodlander up there at Lone Star Grillz, he's the owner, you know. Hey Chris, hey Amber. But Chris contacted me and said, hey, I've got this fire management basket. I'd like for you to check it out if you're willing. And I said, nah, I'm not sure, Chris. You know, it sounds like something I probably wouldn't use. He said, well, I'm going to send it to you anyway. Go ahead and check it out, see what you think about it. So, all right, sounds good. So he sent it and I checked it out. I did one cook on it before this video, and I was impressed. I really was. And I actually told Chris, I said, man, you can send it, I'm probably not going to use it. He said, I'll send it anyway. So anyway, I did that first cook, and like I said, I was really impressed with the fuel efficiency I got. I mean, the 20-inch Lone Star grills are just fuel efficient to begin with because they're so small. You know, they're a great cooking pit. But they're very fuel efficient, folks. You add this thing on top, this fire management basket in the firebox, along with the original fuel efficiency, and you're talking about, instead of having to put a split on in your firebox every 45 minutes to an hour, which on the Lone Star 20-inch is more like an hour and 15 minutes. For me anyway. Your mileage may vary. But to put a split on there going on every couple of hours instead of every hour, folks, that's fuel efficiency. That's money back in your pocket. That's more wood for you to burn during the summer months when you're doing barbecue. So, is it something that you have to have? I'd say no. Is it something that is a nice addition to what you have? Yeah, it is. You know what else I found too? Instead of having to man the pit, you know, worry about the fires, turning the logs over, shaking the ash off the logs, just keeping the fire going, you know, regular fire management. Instead of having to worry about all that, I just put the log in that fire basket, and the fire basket took care of everything, just naturally gravity, you know, in that V shape. It's pulling the log down, so when it pulls down and falls, it's shaking ash off. It's naturally going to get laying on top of the charcoal that's down there to keep the log going, so you don't have to really worry about having to manage the fire the way you normally would with a poker all that much. I mean, you still do, not nearly as much. So that frees up more time for you to go and do other things like fixing sides, or tending to your garden, or heck, floating around in your pool if you want to. You don't have to worry about and fuss about the pit the way you normally would if you didn't have that fire management basket. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm definitely going to be using the fire management basket more often, because I think it makes my pit a better pit. And then again, it frees me up some time, and it saves me fuel. Big thing, saves fuel. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all did, give me some thumbs up. If you're not subbed yet, please go ahead and subscribe to Old T. Roy Cooks. I appreciate it. Oh, and I got to thank Jonathan for this hat. Jonathan over at Texas 2.5. Y'all go check him out. I think that's his channel. I'll put it up here for you. He's kind of slowed down on how many videos he's putting out lately, but hopefully he'll get back to putting out more videos. He's actually got a 20-inch by 42 Lone Star grill. So anyway, appreciate the hat, Jonathan. And folks, again, hope you share the video. And when you do, please tell all your friends. Almost forgot what I was going to say. When you do, please tell all your friends that T. Roy cooks responsibly. Cheers, everybody. I forgot my drink. Cheers. See y'all next time. Hey everybody, welcome to T. Roy Cooks. I appreciate you watching. Folks, today we're checking out an accessory for your Lone Star Grillz offset. Checking out the Lone Star Grillz Hey everybody, welcome to T. Roy Cooks. Appreciate you watching. I'm laughing because my dog's over here hacking up some bones and something. I don't know. Anyway. I ain't putting that in the video. Hey. Hey everybody, welcome to T. Roy Cooks. Hang on. Hey everybody, welcome to T. Roy Cooks. I appreciate you watching. Today we've got a good video for you. I'm showing you the paste. I'm putting, dang, I can't even talk.